Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So we have, I got baby crying. I'm not in my normal crib. All right, I am in a third party location. I'm in a neutral ground. So this is gonna be interesting. The World Cup is coming up, and there's a lot of weird things going on. I read a story that disturbed me recently. It was from Sadio Mane's national team, Senegal. Mane got injured, as you know, in our last game. We all thought it was nothing. I mean, to be fair, he went down, and then Nagelsmann kept him playing. He should have just subbed him off, but whatever. I don't know why they put a World Cup in November. This was always going to happen. November is the period in the season players get injured the most. You have the most amount of Champions League games. You have the most amount of league games. Cup matches are in there, shuffled in every 3 weeks. So I don't know why they thought injuries wouldn't be a thing, but our last game against Schalke is tomorrow. I'm expected to do a watch along for that. So, but here's the thing: the World Cup squad is out for Germany. So I thought, why don't I just do a live stream, just talking about every single player going to the World Cup, who I'm probably going to be watching. And there's a lot of content coming up. I have content with PSG fans coming up. I have content with just, I don't know. There's a lot more content coming up around the World Cup. Now, I do want to know in the comments and in the chat, who should I watch along for the World Cup? What team should I watch? I know I'm going to be watching Holland, but I'm not going to do watch alongs on this channel for that. But if I were to, do live streams for a specific team, what team should it be? It's not going to be England. Bayern don't have any players. All of you bastards are going to say Germany. You're going to make me watch Germany. Oh, actually, to be fair, no Timo Werner, W injury. Oh man. Oh shoot, Mukoko got called up. I didn't even see that. Whoa. So Germany's team is actually interesting. I should share that. PSG fans, yeah, I have. Oh, well, no, they exist. They exist. Germany, definitely Germany. See, the whole chat is so biased, man. Well, I wonder why we should watch along Germany. I don't want to watch Germany, man. Well, here. So this is the German squad for this upcoming World Cup. It's not bad. I mean, who would you guys have wanted? Hummels was like, I thought Hummels would for sure be in it, but I don't think Hansi Flick wants to keep using old players. Thomas Muller, is he in here? Muller's last World Cup, so might as well, right? Thomas Muller getting into his last World Cup. It's kind of nice. This man has been in 2000. Wait, was he at the 2010 World Cup? I know he was in the 2014 one. No, he was in the 2010 World Cup. He won player of the tournament or young player or something like that. I think I might be losing my mind. Was that 2014? Well, 2014 he got top scorer. I think he has the record for the most goals scored in a single World Cup, Thomas Muller. So that's crazy. Watch him outdo that, except this time with assist. I think Muller will be assisting Musiala. Jamal Musiala is number 14. Wait, was that always how it was? Were those always the numbers, or am I tripping? Gnabry's number 10. Fair. Kimmich's number 6. Well, look, Neuer's back, so he's going to be Germany's number 1, and Hansi will pick him over anyone else. The interesting thing here, there's no Bayern defender. We don't have a single German defender on our team. Zula was the last one, and he left. So Dortmund will really have a German back line. I know Bella Kotchap is doing well at Southampton, so he might actually be. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a back three, so it's going to be David Raum at left back. I think he has done enough to solidify himself as a left back. Raum at left back. Right back might be Thilo Kerr, but Klosterman could be there. I don't know why Klosterman is getting called up. I forgot he played for Leipzig. Leipzig have not needed him at all. Oh, man. I don't know who's going to be considered at right back, but it might be Zula. That might be smarter for Flick. Zula's probably Germany's best right back. That's funny to say. I don't think Klosterman's that good, man. His overall, he's fast. Actually, he's not even that fast. Like, nah, he's fast, but you don't notice it. He's just quick. No, 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 no. Actually, he's the opposite of quick. He's slow to accelerate, and then in the sprint, of course, he's fast. But I don't think that's a reason to start him over Zula. Zula's the same way. I'd argue, and he's better on the ball, and he just offers more as a right back. I would honestly play Nikola Zula right back. I know that sounds funny, but that's the best way to keep him busy throughout the entire game. And I'd play someone more athletic at center back, so I'd probably go with Schlotterbeck if I was Germany. Now we're going to talk about other national teams, but the German news just came out, so might as well. It's funny because this title is Bayern Munich World Cup squad reaction. So assuming, well, the title makes it look like we're playing in the World Cup. We're not. But we are. We own Germany. All their players belong to us. And then I'd play Rudiger. Wait, is Rudiger right-footed or left? Oh, crap. That's going to be a dilemma. Well, at least, you have 3 left-footed center backs. So if your left back got injured, you just play one of them left back. So that's good. And Rudiger played left back in a few games for Real Madrid, and he did okay. Just attacking isn't his best trait, but defensively, he didn't get outrun. Yeah, man. Rudiger. Actually, I might even start Rudiger left center back, and then next to him, I don't know if Schlotterbeck, left-sided center back, would be smart to play a right-sided center back because he's left-footed. I might go with someone more obvious, like, I don't know, Bella Koch. Oh, he's not going to start. He's going to be on the bench. So really, I don't know. I don't know how Hansi Flick's going to handle this, but good luck to him. Kimmich obviously would go into the midfield for me. Honestly, I'd play Goretzka next to Kimmich. No, look, here's my rationale. I think if I was Flick, I'd play a 4-3-3. It'd be Kimmich, Gundogan, Goretzka. Goretzka's in form. He's scoring goals, so he's your box-to-box goal-scoring, threat. Gundogan is the professional. He's also kind of box-to-box, but he can really just be a deep-line playmaker next to Kimmich. They can alternate. It could be a 4-3-3, like that FIFA variation, where you have one player kind of forward, just in behind. And then I'd play Musiala left wing. I'd play Gnabry right wing. And I'd play Sané wherever he wants to play. So Sané can play as a false striker, creating chances for Musiala and Gnabry. What I would do if I was Flick is Bayern players are in form right now. Gnabry's in form. Goretzka's in form, Kimmich's in form, Sané's in form, Musiala's in form. Just play all of them somehow. Like, you have to play Goretzka because he's just powerful right now. This is his prime. You don't want to be stuck in a game with freaking Moukoko and Adeyemi, right? You can bring him off the bench, and no disrespect to Moukoko, but he's 17. Musiala's levels ahead of him. So that's what I would do if I was Flick. Like, don't think about Havertz. Like, don't waste your time. Right? Mario Götze got called up, so I'm happy for him because getting that injury was crazy for his life. And now look at him, back in the World Cup. I mean, getting injuries was bad for his career, not for his life. His life is almost the same. I'm happy for Götze because it kind of shows that sometimes taking a step backwards means 2 steps forward. He went to the Dutch league. And Frankfurt got him, and then they kept playing him, and now, he's one of Frankfurt's most important players, and he has stayed fit. I wouldn't be trying to play Jonas Hoffman from the start. See, Flick needs to just play players that know how to play with each other. All the Bayern players are in form, and we have a goalkeeper that's a Bayern player. So play as many Bayern Munich players as possible, and you get this win. We already have the mentality to win. Sané already has a synergy with Musiala and Kimmich and Goretzka. So why not use it to the best? And Gundogan in there just makes sense. So play a 4-3-3. And that's the best way to use these players. Use Sané as a false number 9. So he can, and then so Gnabry. So it could be a 4-3-3, or what it could be is a 4-2-2. So Goretzka is going to as an advanced midfielder in a 4-2-2, and then Gundogan and Kimmich hold the line, and then Musiala, Sane, Gnabry. And Sane plays as a right wing. I don't know. There's so many variations, but play as many Bayern players as possible. I mean, realistically, one of those players is going to sit down on the bench. I think in the start, Sane, because he got injured, actually. I mean, Sane came on, almost scored, got an assist. So he's right back to where he left when he got injured. And Sane's the kind of player you want in a competition like this because he likes the lights. He's the one guy that can score a chance from outside the box. He can unlock a defense at will, like he did with Inter, with Gnabry or Coman, the passing. So, yeah, man, I'm curious how Hansi Flick handles his team. But, hey, let me know your thoughts on this Germany squad. But Bayern Munich players, I think all our players are going to the World Cup, apart from Gravenberch. So let's talk about Holland. De Ligt got called up. And there's a predicted 11 that De Ligt will start tomorrow, which would be smart and very courteous from Nagelsmann because Pavard doing well. But if De Ligt starts, he gets to prove himself, gets one last game for Louis van Gaal to change his mind. Because I think Louis, I like the guy, you know. Louis van Gaal brought up Thomas Muller, Alaba. You can't hate him. And he also took us to a Champions League final in the process. Louis van Gaal, he has to play De Ligt. De Ligt and Van Dijk would be much better. If Van Dijk isn't playing well at Liverpool, I mean, look, if it's based off form, then he can't play Van Dijk. He's out here getting turned around in Disney. So really, you're going to have to, I don't know, he has a lot of thinking to do. That's all I'll say. Could become Sané's tournament. Yeah, I think this could be the year Leroy Sané really becomes one of the most important players for Germany. Yeah, I think he could prove his importance to Bayern and to the world and cement himself as one of the best players in the world. And he did it in the Champions League twice already, last year and this season. And I think he could do it again. I think also Jamal Musiala could be one of the best young players. I hope he has like an Mbappe influence. Remember when Mbappe just killed it for France in 2018, scoring nice goals, scoring in the finals? If Musiala can replicate that, then yeah, he could cement himself as one of the best players in the world already. And Mbappe his status rose. You know, people forget he was at Monaco, and I think a year before that he moved to PSG. Wait, I think he was still at Monaco. No. He moved to PSG before the World Cup because I remember he moved there in 2018, in the 2017-18 season, and then the World Cup was in the summer, so he already moved to PSG. He was on loan, and then they activated the buy option, which was a lot of money, 200 million or something, or 150 million. Anywho's, so Musiala can really have that Mbappe influence, I hope. And I think Hansi only gets that by playing all the players I'm talking about here. You can't keep Goretzka on the bench if he's a goal threat. Timo Werner isn't there, so Germany doesn't have a striker that scores. I mean, look, Timo Werner being out is advantage Germany, you ask. Yeah, bro, I'm happy, man. I get to watch all my bowlers play without Timo. Don't play Kai Havertz. He's not in form. Why would you do that? Why would you start him? Don't start him in any game. Just keep playing the Bayern players. I think, yeah, Gnabry is the type of player to just score like 5 goals in a game. Like, that's the kind of guy you need in form. So Flick must be ecstatic because, look, I think Hansi knows what Gnabry can offer. He can just score threes. He got a hat trick. Like, the guy scores. When was the last time we saw a hat trick from a player other than Lewandowski? Like, think about that. Gnabry is the only one that, for some reason, the goals just come to him naturally. Hopefully, Müller is fully healthy for the World Cup. Yeah, I think if he wasn't, Flick would not have called him up. I would not start Thomas Müller because, look, the rhythm isn't there. Bring him off the bench, and it's Müller. He's going to come in and get 2 assists and cement his starting position for the next round of games. Thomas Müller is that guy. So I wouldn't start him off the bat. I would use him sporadically because that's just wiser. Also, you don't have 2 legs. You're not playing one game away, one at home. So you have to play your best team off the bat because if you lose one game, that might be the deciding game. Germany can't have a repeat of 2018 where they just lost in the first round. So that's what I'm expecting. Man, it's crazy how just a few years ago we were in 2018 talking about the World Cup. Now look at man, getting old. I'm curious though how every team plays, man. I'm curious. I think France obviously transition. I think Germany. I don't. I think the best. Here's what I would do if I was Flick. Transition football. Kind of like how Leipzig played. Like be comfortable with giving the ball away to your opponent. But defend as a unit. But it's a flick ball, so he's going to try to have 65% possession and overwhelm his opponents with the ball. But I think he has to be flexible because there's a thing where if you don't score after having the ball for an entire half or 60 minutes, you kind of get uncomfortable on the ball and make a mistake, and they just capitalize. So if you want to win the World Cup, play a little bit more like Leipzig. In 2014, Germany kind of had that. They would have the ball when they needed it, score the goals when they needed it, but they were comfortable with letting a team like Argentina have the ball. Hey, have the ball for 30 minutes. We don't mind because we trust our defense. And that's how you kind of, go through this competition. France did it in 2018. Don't go fully Pep Guardiola possession tactics. No. You don't need tactics to win a cup competition. What you need is passion, desire, and aggressiveness. That's the beauty of the World Cup. Like any team can beat you. Like for no reason, Iran just runs through the USA. Next thing you know, we got to send them billions for nuclear codes because they beat us in the World Cup. Damn it, Iran. So, any team can beat anyone. And I think that's why you can't. This isn't a qualifying game where you can kind of, start someone else. We already qualified. This is a competition. You got to start your best players. You got to start the Sane. You got to start the Gnabry's. You got to start Musiala. Start Bayern players. Mukoko should be first in line instead of Adeyemi. It should not be an age thing. If you're in form, you're in form. If you're confident, you're confident. Germany licking their lips seeing Eric Garcia in Spain's team. Well, look, did Thiago get called up? I know Thiago is not a Bayern player, but come on, man. I mean, I'm assuming they would have still called up Sergio Ramos, right? Unless he's injured. Is Sergio Ramos injured? Oh, shoot. It's Luis Enrique. Of course, he probably didn't call up the ex-Real Madrid players. Where's Thiago? Wait, what? He called up Busquets, but not Thiago? This guy's just stupid, isn't he? Or Gavi's at the World Cup, but not Thiago Alcantara. Oh, dude. Wow. You didn't even call up David De Gea. That's kind of funny. I'm just more shocked that Thiago Alcantara is not at the World Cup when he's arguably Spain's best midfielder, especially in that CDM role. Who would replace Rodri? Nah, Luis Enrique, man. That's funny. Yeah, man. He didn't even call up Sergio Ramos. He called up Azpilicueta, dude. Nah, this has to be a joke, right? I didn't know Laporte was Spanish. Thought the dude was French. When did he become Spanish? When did he join Spain's team? Nah, man, Enrique's taking the piss, as the British would imply. He's taking the piss, mate. He called up Danny Olmo, but not Thiago Alcantara. That has to be a funny, sick joke. Wait, is Spain in the same team group as Germany? Oh, crap. Then, yeah. Busquets is getting his booty handed to him by Jamal again. Every time they meet, Jamal's running circles around him. I love it. I just love it. Even England called up James Maddison. But somehow, nah, they have to be kidding, right? Ulreich extended his contract till 2024. Bro, can we let this guy go? Let me just relax without Ulreich getting new contracts. Every time I look at my screen, someone got renewed that I don't need. We don't need Ulreich. Oh man. So our predicted 11 tomorrow. Neuer, Mazraoui, Meccano, De Ligt, Hernandez, Kimmich, Goretzka, Sané, Musiala, Gnabry, Choupo. That's a decent team. So basically, Sané starting. Musiala and Gnabry. So yeah. Man, I'm kind of sad for Gravenberch because he didn't get called up for L'Orange. But I mean, I kind of get it. You kind of do get it, right? Oh my gosh, my laptop isn't plugged in. Oh, I almost took a massive fat L, dude. Almost just took a giant L. A laptop wasn't plugged in that whole time. Anybody Liverpool fans? Nah, get out of here, man. We don't need Liverpool fans on this channel. Musiala running circles around Gavi and Pedri. I love to see it, man. Germany's about to cook if they Germany's going to cook if they actually focus and play the same level every game. Ooh. I'm drinking that bougie water, man. I bought this at the airport for like $5. You know water's bougie when they say electrolytes are in there for taste. How do you put electrolytes in water? Wouldn't that just be prime energy drink? Which doesn't actually give you energy, just tastes. It doesn't have the right ingredients to actually give you any amount of energy. Is my screen flickering? Is that just me? Am I going crazy? Is it my camera? I see Japan causing an upset. Well, yeah, Japan has a few good players, man. Daichi Kamada. Oh my god. I actually don't know any other Japanese. I thought I was about to start naming half their 11, but oh my gosh, I know no ball. I don't know any ball whatsoever. I literally do not know any other Japanese players, man. Isn't that crazy? I was like, Japan has Daichi Kamada, and then my mind just blanks. De Ligt play in the World Cup, where he got called up. EA Sports predicts Argentina to win the World Cup. They will. I think Argentina is my favorite. And every time that EA predictor thing happens, the team that they predict to win it wins it. But how hard is it to really get that right? Think about it. In 2018, France just had a stacked team. I mean, Africa had this stacked team. They all just happened to live in France. France is bringing back slavery with these black players, man. Send them back home, bro. All right, anyways. So, I mean, how hard was it to predict Germany to win the World Cup? Bayern won the Champions League. Everyone was kind of informed. But here's one thing I think is, in Argentina's advantage. Messi is back in form. Like, Messi is scary again. Last season, you could have argued, Messi's finished. But here's the thing. Class is permanent, right? Form is temporary. Class is permanent. Guys, is my screen flickering? Am I tripping? My screen's flickering. Is my camera flickering? Please tell me. I need to know this. So, yeah, last season, you could have argued Argentina. Man, they're not in form at all. Messi's, losing it. Messi's losing his ability. Now look at him. It's fine. Oh, so it's just me seeing this? Huh. Interesting. But now look at Argentina, man. Now you see them really clicking. You see their players playing for their national team, playing with pride, man. So, and they have a unit now. Messi will definitely be motivated, and the best Messi is a motivated Messi. And the best thing about Messi is every time he touches the ball, 10 players join to press him, which leaves space open. And now Messi becoming more of a creator. And now Argentina has the strikers. Higuain is no longer there. They have Lautaro Martinez, who has saved his goal scoring for the World Cup. He's missing easy chances, unlike him for Inter. But now, I think he did that deliberately so he could score at the World Cup. They also have Julian Alvarez. They could bring in Aguero from his heart attack if they need. They could revive the man. Wait, I need to actually check who Argentina brought to the World Cup. Argentina World Cup squad. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, so Mane. Oh man. So this is the funny thing with Mane's story, and I don't know. Don't laugh. So Mane was this. It was discovered that he had an injury in his knee. Something was broken. Not broken. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, the Senegal national team director, chick, president, whatever, she came out and said, "Oh, this is not good. We need Mane for the World Cup. We're gonna recruit witch doctors." Well, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. I hope she was joking, but that's kind of crazy. Mane is going to curse my club, man. You know, look how Pogba went to go stop getting injured, and all he gets now is injuries. Like, dude, it clearly didn't work for Pogba. How is it going to work for Mane? Watch Mane. Okay, maybe he might get fit to play the World Cup. But imagine he gets injured right after the World. Bayern suing Senegal, man. We're gonna tear that third world country national team apart, man. We would sue Senegal in a heartbeat, man. Oof. We'd make them play us in a friendly, and we'd take all the proceeds. We did with Iron Robin in Holland. Remember when they played Robin, even when he was injured? Was it the Euros or the World Cup? No, it was the Euros. Yeah, it was the Euros. And then we had to play Holland in a friendly. Bayern would do it, man. We're that kind of club. We're petty. I mean, look. I saw this Canadian broadcaster saying Bayern Munich playing Davies in a useless game. Ugh. And they were coming at I'm like, you mean to tell me we're paying Davies 15 million or 12 million a year, which will become 20 million when he's about 25. We're paying him all this money and we're not supposed to play him because Canada has a World Cup. We don't care about Canada, but it doesn't matter what national team it is. If we pay you to play, you're playing. That's your damn job. We don't care about injuries. If you get injured, that's part of the job. Looks like Hernandez is going to play left back tomorrow. With delay. You know what, man? That kind of annoys me because I'd love to see Lucas at center back for France. I mean, Didier Deschamps might play he should play Lucas and his brother next to each other, and then Upamecano, and then Pavard. That's what he should do if he was smart. But we all know PR runs the France world, so he's probably going to play Varane, and he's probably going to play Saliba, and then they're going to make big mistakes, and that's what's going to happen. I was almost going to wonder why Mazraoui wasn't in the Netherlands squad. I forgot he's Moroccan. Yeah, man. Well, wait, is Morocco at the World Cup? I mean, if they were, of course he's going to be in there. He's Mazraoui. Honestly, I'd play Hakimi as a right winger and Mazraoui as a right back. He's just way more complete than Hakimi. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm out here yawning, man. The prime mighty Barcelona have fallen. Yeah, Barcelona's fallen, man. Is Valverde Argentinian? No, he's Uruguayan. So, man, Uruguay used to be one of those teams you would watch for fun. And now you're going to have to watch Darwin Núñez instead of Luis Suarez. As much as Suarez was biting people, The guy had ability. Now I gotta watch Darwin Nunez if I want to watch Uruguay. Nah, man, screw that. I'm not watching that. I'm watching. What teams am I gonna be watching? Well, I know I'm gonna care about Germany because Bayern players naturally, but I'm not supporting Germany. Screw Germany. I hate the fact that they have the most World Cups, right? Oh no, it's Brazil, but Germany's up there. I don't care about the German national team. I'm not German. Like there's a difference between Bayern and Germany. People are like, why don't you care about Germany? I don't care. I don't live in Germany. The only thing German about me is nothing. I don't even look German. So I gotta support the US men's national team, of course. I live here. I'm a citizen, so of course. Um I'm gonna have to watch Holland because that's actually my favorite European national team because of Ian Robin. That's probably it. I will watch Germany because of the Bayern players, but me doing a watch along and not supporting the team Bayern players are playing for is going to be weird. That's why I don't want to do watch alongs. I'm just sitting there like rooting for Germany to lose because it's funny. It was funny when they lost in 2018. It was hilarious when Tony Kroos missed that. Wait, he scored it and lost the next game. Man, but maybe with Hansi Flick at Germany, I might actually be like supporting them because Flick, Bayern player, ex Bayern player, now ex manager. Maybe I might. I don't know. Oh, I'm sleepy again. Dang it! I didn't get enough sleep last night, man. Ugh. Blame the tactical manager TV, man. Blame tactical manager. I beat tactical. Oh man, he beat me at FIFA. But I beat him technically. Oh my gosh. It's one of those. We went to penalties because he had France, the pace merchants. He scored some freaking bookie goals. Scored some scrappies. And I lost the game somehow. Is Mane ready for the World Cup? What do you think of my team? The Dutch squad. So that's my favorite European team. I'm hopeful that Louis van Gaal plays De Ligt ahead of Timber. I mean, De Ligt is just in better form, but he might use the injury thing to bring my boy down. I hope not, but that's kind of how I see it going down. I think Holland are one of the favorites. They play some great football. They have a lot of really good players. Memphis Depay when he's on form, Cody Gakpo. So there's great players. Bergwijn. The only problem with the Netherlands is no one's scared of you. No one's scared of playing Holland. Everyone's scared of playing France because Mbappe. But who's that Dutch player that you're not trying? God, you got it. He's gonna be on the ball. You know when you're playing Brazil, you don't want to play. No one wants to play Brazil. No one's like, give me Brazil. No, everyone's like, damn it, man. Neymar, if he's motivated, we're screwed. He's gonna dive and get a penalty. He's gonna flick the ball over someone's head and score a nice goal and create chances. So like no one, there's no Dutch player that brings fear. I guess Germany, it might be Sané. Believe it or not, like Sané, some Bayern fans watch Sané and they're like, why don't you make this pass? When other team neutral fans watch Sané, when Man City fans watch Sané, they're like, I wish we had Sané again. Like, we're not appreciating the fact that Leroy Sané is who he is. Sané is a bowler. So every team just needs that one player. Gnabry might be another one of those players for Germany. God, man, Gnabry's going to turn up today and score a brace. So every team needs a player or two or three. Musiala as well. Like that big game player. He's gonna be motivated. Argentina has Messi, of course. That player that can just change the game. So if Holland had that, that scare factor, no one's scared to play Holland. I think everyone's going to be concerned if they're playing Holland because you play good football. But you don't have the X factor players. Yeah, Sane's a big game player in my opinion. The Netherlands play Germany. I mostly only fear Sane. Yeah, remember they played Germany a few years ago. Sane was one of the best players on. Like Van Dijk went like 1,000 games without getting dribbled past or something crazy like that. And Sane was the first one to change that. Like, he just had to do it. It had to be him. Sane's out. Sane will score a goal. Liverpool versus Man City. Ask Man City fans what Liverpool player they feared the most. No, what? Ask Liverpool fans what Man City player they feared the most. Sane. We gotta play Sane. It's always the players that you can't. They're flamboyant. They're always like that. Is there a Dutch player that's super flamboyant? You could argue Depay, but he's not consistent, right? 99% sure everyone fears not this Germany. Without a top, world-class striker, it's going to be hard for Germany to convert chances. It's going to be hard for someone to hold the ball up. We're seeing how beneficial it is to have a striker like Choupo-Moting. Oh, by the way, Choupo has to start for Cameroon. He must have gotten called up, right? I don't even check their squad, but I think he had. It would make sense. It wouldn't make sense if he didn't get called up. Frankie's a star. Yeah, no one's scared to play Frankie de Jong, though. Come on, he's a midfielder. You need an attacker that's scary to everyone. Brazil has Neymar. I'd argue Vinicius is kind of that fear factor where it's like, he's good at dribbling. Musiala is that player, right? Musiala and Sane, respectively, right? Sane's pace. Yeah, it's the pace. France has Mbappe. It's like, I don't want to play Mbappe, man. Yeah, I don't want to play. Pogba and Mbappe in 2018 were those players. Pogba's over the top ball. Mbappe gets it. It was so obvious what was going to happen. Every game was just Pogba, long ball, Mbappe, goal. Someone scores somehow. Penalty, right? So Sane's the type of player to just stand in front of a player in their box, and then as soon as they move, he gets a penalty. Like Musiala is the same way. Right? But the pace is important. You need a pacey player. Brazil just has it's Neymar. Rafinha's not that great. Richarlison's a bum. Anthony, he's still, he's very raw. Neymar is the guy for Brazil, in my opinion. France has Mbappe. Germany just doesn't have the striker. That's the only reason I can't put them as favorites. They don't have. But Gnabry's back in form. Hey, this World Cup's gonna be fun. Lots of teams could win it. Ugh. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, Sun Mia, and peace. Bye. I'm going to sleep now. Ugh. Timo. My guy said Timo Werner is scary. Germany's biggest problem is their defense. And yeah, you kind of have the defense there. Mexico going to upset Leva. I mean, even Poland, right? You got to play Lewandowski. Like they have a fear. Every team needs that one player. Or two players or three sometimes. Man City, Holland. It's like, got to play this robot who doesn't eat food. He's out here charging. He's an android, man. He's out here using USB-C 3 to recover. Like, USA, Pulisic. See, that the lower in quality you get to that player, the more you can predict the winner of the World Cup. Right now, the scariest footballer to play is Neymar and Messi equally. So now it's like, all right, so those are the two favorites for the World Cup. Now you get it. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. It was fun. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Did I add? I think I added new channel emojis. Oh, yeah. All the members were like, add new emojis. I think I might have added new emojis. So if you're a channel member, you have some new emojis to play around with now. So, hey, y'all seen that Speed went to Manchester to watch United and Ronaldo wasn't even playing? England is so bad. All right, I got to check the emojis. Yeah, man, I added a Musiala emoji, and a Europa League emoji. The Europa League trophy is supposed to mean trophy. You two have to make these emojis bigger, man. George's pick is now searching when you search I show speed lookalike. I think I look like I show speed. Wow, so original. So original. You're so funny. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, send me, and peace.